Hello everyone, welcome to Makeup Monday, and today's video is a very summer, bold, inspired tutorial in which I decided to wear my bright orange wig, traffic coning it. But this is the look that we're doing today. It's very big, very bold, and very summer. And it's inspired from a Twitter pic from Illamasqua. I will link it below, and let us get started. I did half of my face for the most part already, and I'm going to start with some Milani eyeshadow primer. Need about half of what I normally use because just doing it to one eye. Come out, little bit that's left. Come out. So as I was doing this eye, I made some revelations about it. And that's that we're going to be able to do part of the eye before we do the foundation, but some of these extra parts we're going to have to wait because otherwise it will wipe away. I don't know why it didn't occur to me before I started working on this eye, but that's how we did that. And the color, the main color that we're going to be using, colors, are from the Sugarpill Burning Heart palette, which consists of Flamepoint and Buttercupcake, two up here. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to be using this very precise flathead mermaid style brush. I think I got it from Dress Lily as a set. Just gonna get Buttercupcake on there. And we're going to cover actually about a good 2/3 of the eye, leaving this outer corner. But the thing with Buttercupcake is it actually loses some of its intensity as you blend it out. So we're gonna have to go over it a couple times for it to keep that. Because in the picture, as you can see, if you go and check it out, you can actually see where the colors sort of marry. There's a lot of not blend going on. And it's not a bright yellow, it's not a lemon yellow, it's definitely this deep sunshine melted butter color that we have going on. Then to help with the rest of the shape, because I'm not good at that on my own freehand, I'm gonna use some tape. So I'm gonna put this one. There needs to be a little space between the eye, and we're going out a little bit more. And then I'm going to use this one at the top, covering the end of the eyebrow. Just a little space there. And this is mostly for the shape. I'm using this Koki 610 blending flat brush. I wasn't a big fan of it when I first bought it, but I've actually used it a lot and really enjoy it now. You just got to know how to use your brushes. A tool is useless if you don't know how to utilize it. Now, as I said, I'm not actually going to do the whole extended point because I've learned where the two come together. And then we're going to drag that underneath the eye. And I'm not going too intensely with that, just whatever's left on the brush from that initial sweep on or tape. And then I'm going to use a little bit of Wet n Wild's Brulee with a big flat paddle brush. And that is going to, of course, does not have, or guy, I can't actually tell, doesn't have very super filled in brows. So rather than using a pencil or a gel, I'm just going to take an eyebrow brush and some brown eyeshadow and just do a bit of a fill-in like that. You can actually see some of the spaces. I actually don't think there's anything in the girl's brows. So I'm not going super heavy with this. Just going to my own comfort level. The lashes, doing some eyelashing. Using Lash Domination in Black Noir or Intense Black, not Black Noir, from Bareminerals. I'm going to be using foundation now. I'm going to be using my Real Technique sponge with my 112 Natural Ivory Maybelline New York 24-hour. I do a pump and a half for each side of my face. I have a really big face, and to get the coverage, back to our tape, back onto our, just following the shape we had before. I'm going to use our Sugarpill in that same Koki brush. Not a whole lot to this look. And we're just gonna go back over that. There's our point, and then just with whatever's left on the brush, just going to bring that down because it's not as dark. At that point, I'm just going to use another brush, just going where there's some dust there, tap off, just so we can get ourselves a point. Gold Mine from 24/7 Glide On Liner from Urban Decay. I recommend getting one that's actually sharpened. Liner that the girl actually has, or the person has, and the look is actually yellow and it matches the Buttercupcake. But I don't own yellow eyeliner, so I went with a gold one, close enough for me. And that's all that was on the look. It looked like she didn't even have mascara on her upper lash. She just had on fake lashes. Fake lashes are not my thing. Personal interpretation, you know. And as is the rest of this video. So I'm using the Coastal Scents 10-piece original blush palette. And I'm just going to be using, if you're looking at it, it's the second one in from the right on the top row. And it's just a muted orange color for a black. Going to be using a combination of Revlon's HDL or Ultra Matte Color in Seduction and Poet from Maybelline SuperStay. And the very last thing we're going to do is use a little hydrating primer mist. This is 12 Hour Sheer Envy from Hard Candy. Friday, and for next Makeup Monday.